The cat and I are cuddling, so let's talk about this full moon that's coming up on January 25th at 12:55 Eastern Time. This is going to be happening in the sign of Leo, okay? Yep, fiery Leo. And this is going to be happening in the collective's third house. So the main themes of the third house have to do with the mind, communication, learning, short-term travel, things like that. So I feel like this full moon is going to be asking us to really examine the things that have been coming up to block our minds. The things that we've been wanting to do but haven't done yet, wanting to say but haven't said yet. And this full moon isn't exactly going to be the time to say those things, but it's time to let that shit go. Anything that has been standing in the way of you jumping into some sort of travel, okay? If you like to travel like I do, if you have been wanting to jump into a new way of learning and you haven't done that yet, be thinking about the things that are getting in the way of that. And again, this isn't a time to set intentions, but this is more along the lines of seeing what's getting in the way of us being able to live our best lives, whatever that looks like for each of us. So, of course, this is closely linked to the new moon on the 11th. I have a feeling that between these moon phases, we're going to be able to see what is standing in the way of us reaching those manifestations, those intentions that we set with the new moon. And all of the things that have come up between then and now, it's time to let that shit go. We don't need to hold on to those things any longer. As an example, if you set intentions around receiving a new job, okay, in that space, in this space between the moons, chances are you've seen the things that are standing in the way of you reaching that new job. So it's time to let that shit go. And the moon is a great, powerful tool to use for letting these things go, for releasing, and for seeing clearly in the bright light of the full moon. Now, this doesn't mean that it's just going to disappear, right? This means that we are going to need to do the work behind it. I strongly suggest some kind of fire ritual if you can, because this is happening in Leo, and saying goodbye to those things that are holding you back, the things that have become so clear in this space between moons. Check your own chart to see where this is going to be highlighted in your life, and let me know in the comments which house Leo rules in your chart. As a Leo rising, I'm like, oh shit. But I'm also here for the challenge. Choose to show up for yourself in this way with these moon phases, friends. The healing journey is a long one that I firmly don't believe ever ends. So showing up for yourself every month is incredible. Give yourself kudos for that. What are you going to be letting go of this moon? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you next time. Bye.